What's up, guys? It's no retreat, no surrender. This week we're going to talk about motivation. What motivates me, what motivates you, things of that nature. And I figured I'd use myself as an example with most of this stuff because I've had a lot of fun in my life. And it's changed over the years. So, to begin with, when I was growing up, they didn't have diagnoses for ADHD and ADD. It was psychiatrists didn't worry about it, and even to this day, they don't have programs, at least in my area, for adults that have ADD and ADHD. What they will do is they will send you to other programs for anger management, learning to organize your day, and all these other things, but they don't have things for people that actually have ADHD and ADD. Anyways, long story short, I was bullied all through high school, from elementary school on up. You know, I was a loud, obnoxious kid because I couldn't concentrate. I didn't learn the same way that everybody else did. And I got bullied a lot. I got pounded on pretty good. Anywhere from 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Anyways, long story short, when I graduated from high school, I was 135 pounds at 6'2". Yeah, I looked like a crack addict. And I wasn't. And so for me, when I first, when I started, and I mean I started earlier than that, but all through high school and all of that, to give you an idea how skinny I was. And it was all about, I wanted to take and get bigger and stronger so I'd stop getting bullied. I didn't want to beat anybody up. I just wanted to be left the hell alone. And into my 20s, I finally got to the point where I started putting on beef. I was up in the 200s by my mid-20s, and I bounced. And I wasn't a bully. They called me Papa Bear as a nickname because I always was there to take care of people. The number one thing when you're a bouncer is you want to stomp a fight. You don't want to make them worse. You don't want to take and walk around with a chip on your shoulder and pound people. The whole point is people want to feel safe, and you remove people from the situation, things of that nature. So growing up, it was, first I wanted to get bigger so I wouldn't get beat up. And then as I started working through the issues that I had, and I got bigger and I was taking care of people and watching out for people and such, my motivations changed. And then fast forward a few more years, and it changed again after my heart attacks. And it became focused more on rage at my body because how dare it do this to me, Everything else was okay in my life, but I'd worked so hard to get strong, and, I wanted to compete, and to have your body completely self-destruct and try and kill you, because of my genetics, it drove me, probably the hatred and anger and rage that I had. That is the one thing that's motivating. And to this day, that's a lot of what it is when I'm in the gym training. Now, if you saw me in the gym training, you'd probably laugh. And I could give two shits. I'm not there for you. I'm there for me. And that's one thing you guys need to really, really understand is working out, eating right, taking care of yourself, it's about you. It's not about what fashions you're wearing, what spandex or the latest shoes or any of that other kind of crap. It's about you're there to better yourself and your body and your mindset, because there have been hundreds of studies have done it. And I've seen a lot of shrinks trying to deal with this, and then of course learning to deal with the pain and everything that I deal with as well. And they've all said, you've got to find a healthy way to work through this. And then I explain when I work out, why I work out, how I work out, and what I do when I work out. And the shrinks always kind of sit back on their heels, every single one of them, and look at me with just this sense of, not awe, but, wow, this guy gets it. And it's, healthy body, healthy mind, So, when it comes to finding your motivation, you need to find those things. If you're coming back from being sick, take all of that frustration and that rage that you feel from your body betraying you, right? And use it. Now, the best way that I've found to do that is through music. And I'm sure you guys will probably laugh. I'm a big fan of Slipknot. It's one of my favorite bands. And Five Finger Death Punch, Godsmack. I know they're not as heavy. But they have certain songs that you can feel the rage in the music. And I take and I feed that, and right before you hit your set and you're psyching yourself up and you want to just tear into that set, right? Because there's nothing really else in life that we can do that with. You can't go and tear the crap and beat the crap out of people anymore, or not, you can't do it at all. It's not right. I mean, we live in society. And using training to do that will make things so much better for you. You'll feel so much better, so much calmer. If I don't work out for a couple of days, my wife will look at me, tell me to go to the gym. I'm being an asshole. You need to go work your temper out. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. And when I was younger, I did, and that crap just made it worse. It just made me angrier, and I hated myself more because of those things. So, if you're looking for a new addiction, let it be working out. Let it be eating right, right? Those are the best things that you can do for your body, is to eat right, exercise on a regular basis. It will help you focus better. It'll give you more energy. You'll feel better about yourself. Those are the kind of things that'll make you stronger, and especially if you've been sick, because, man, I didn't think I was going to make it to my 40s. After my heart attacks, I was scared. I thought I was dead. And I just got to a point where I said, you know what? I've lived my life, good portion of my life, being in fear of things. And I refuse to do that anymore. I will not do that. Even now, with how bad my legs are getting, and the pain and all of that, it's a two-sided coin. There's I can take and give up and let the pain win. Oh yeah, and by the way, according to the doctors, if I do that, they'll be cutting my legs off, my feet, and they'll just work their way up, cutting things off as the circulation completely dies. Or I can fight it, take the pain on my terms, and put the hammer down and get it done. And that's what you got to do. You just got to suck it up. There's a guy, I've talked about him before, BioS 3, Jerry Ward, has a saying, says, get it the fuck done. Get it fucking done. And those words, man, I have been using that as a new personal motivation for me, because, being in constant chronic pain, exhaustion is the thing you fight the most, because you're constantly being in pain. Constantly. It never stops. You never get a break. You never get relief. And it sucks the life and the energy right out of you. And you know what? You just got to get it fucking done. Suck it up. Get it done. The things that you need to do, you need to get it done. Same thing comes with eating right, training. There go my dogs and my wife yelling. So hopefully this will give you guys some idea to maybe find some of your own personal motivations. Be that, you want to be around for your kids. You want to be around for your grandkids. You have decided that, you know what? I like living. I want to keep on living. And I'm not ready to give up. No retreat, no surrender. Never give up. And get it the fucking done. Alrighty, guys. So, if you have any questions you want to throw at me, trainerswhoteach@gmail.com, or you can drop things down in the comments below. Please throw a like up there if you guys like the video. If you have ideas, other things you guys would like to hear about, I'm pretty much an open book these days, so go ahead, throw it at me. Anything I can use from my life to help motivate you or help you reach your goals, of course, within reason, go ahead, let me know. And you guys have a good one. Keep your heads down, your asses up, and I'll see you real soon.